Surprise! Welcome back. I'm busy editing this video as we speak. So what you guys just saw was me hunting what was the last impala on our Botswana trip. Now the reason I'm making this video, as you guys have probably seen in the title, was because I had a big arrow deflection. Now in the previous clip what I didn't explain was as soon as I shot the animal, in my excitement I was busy looking where it ran, and then I ran up to the Sony camera that I'm using. And as I wanted to take it off of the tripod, I forgot the little foot clip there to take it out properly, so I dropped the camera. And then I don't know what happened, but I couldn't for the life of me see the footage on the little screen the camera has. So as far as I knew at that time, and I was I was telling Envia and I was telling Paul that as we went on a couple of days on with the trip, I think we had 2 days left, I was telling them how I regret not having the footage, or how I regret not being able to see the footage, because that eventually played a big role in chasing down this animal for what was 6 kilometers. Now I'm going to go into the finer footage now to show you guys precisely. I decided to go into a bit of more depth into the arrow deflection. So yeah, I will keep on speaking, and I'm going to show you guys what I am speaking about in terms of the arrow deflection, because I eventually found the clip on my computer. So yeah, I'll just keep on speaking over the clip, and then just watch. I'm going to use a bit of lines to show you what happens with the arrow. Anyway, enjoy. Okay guys, so here's the video of the animal in fast mode, and you guys can see at first glance that looks 100% fine. That looks perfectly like a good shot. That's what I thought anyway. Now in slow-mo you can kind of see the arrow get stuck there, and there as it jumps up you can see it coming through its neck at the top, which kind of gives you the idea that maybe the arrow did deflect a bit. But also keep in mind I didn't see this at this stage. Now very slow-mo you can see, there we go, that line is what the path the arrow would have followed if it didn't deflect, which I think would have been a good shot personally. Obviously 3D, that it went through the animal in the middle. And now next clip, look how it goes upwards. Now I emphasize this in the further when I take the clips a bit further, but that is how much the arrow actually deflected inside of the animal, which is concerning. There we go. Now as I play it a bit on, there you can see the arrow popping up through the neck. There I draw a little red block around it. And that was already concerning. I didn't see this in fast mode. And there we go. As it jumps up, now you'll see I stop it here. There you can see it goes out the top of the neck. So as you guys can see, now that the voiceover little clip is done, bear in mind I didn't see this footage up until when I was editing at home, editing it now. I thought it was a good shot. I called up the trackers, told them, listen, you guys can come, the animal's gonna be right over there. I thought it was a good shot, and the original path of the arrow really looked quite good. I mean, it went out right in the middle of the animal at top of the neck still, which tells me it also kind of, maybe because of the I wouldn't say very quartering away, I don't think that's the right sentence anyway, but it kind of looked like it skidded along with the rope cage before catching and going in, and which made it not go out completely at the other side of the body, the arrow. It went out right in the middle up top of the neck here. And so that combined with the fact that it deflected from a normal path to an upwards path, bear in mind I was shooting downwards, it went up through and out the neck here. I think, this is personally what I think, after everything, I think it went over the lungs, over everything, and came out top. Eventually, spoiler, it bled out, so we found it of the 6Ks, didn't put another bullet in it whatsoever, or another arrow. It was dead. So but we did jump it 3 times, which was a pity because we didn't know the shot was that bad. But anyway, I was shooting G5 Montex, by the way. I don't know, it's the first time I've used that broadhead, so no personal opinion whatsoever. I normally use mechanicals. But anyway, let's get back to the footage. Here's what unfolded afterwards. Okay guys, so I just shot an impala ram quartering away. I was checking the footage, and it seems like my camera, although it said it recorded, it was saying something about recovering data not properly written, and I said enter to recover it, and it just never recovered. So yeah, I'm now sitting and waiting for the bucky. I feel like it was a good shot, like it was quartering away, but it felt good. It felt good. I'll keep you guys updated. I'll keep this camera rolling. I don't know how the audio is because the mic fell off, But yeah, I'll keep this camera rolling for the blood trail and all those kind of things, and then we'll see if we get it. I'm bummed about the footage though, like really I'm bummed.
Is it a roebuck?
Is it a roebuck? Yeah. I'm following the track. He has a much deeper track than the rest. So much deeper that even I can follow it. But yeah, follow the track. The blood's starting to get more blood pouring out. So blood's so good, even I can follow it. A lot of lung blood right here. Very bad. Going to go slow now. Some more blood. So guys, we finally, I kept you guys updated with the blood trail and everything. We finally found the animal about a good two and a bit hours after I shot him, maybe 3. Luckily for us, the trackers are very good, and we had the dogs as well, because we bumped him 3 times whilst on the blood trail, and then eventually the dogs found him about, I would say, 5 k's from where we started. So it was one hectic search, but we finally have my animal, and I can go put him in the zoo.